Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Farhan and my friend Mas Fatur Rahman Habibi. Today, we want to explain and discuss about implementation of Kafka programming. In this video, we can focus to how to install Kafka on our computer with Windows and Linux OS, and then we can try to create topic message in Kafka programming. After that, we can try to build a simple producer and consumer program in a Kafka. In this video, we can use Linux environment and Python programming to implement simple producer and consumer program. Before we go to implementation, let's try we review material related to Kafka architecture. As we know, in the big data era, we have we have two biggest challenge. First, how to collect large volume of data like this, and then how to analyze the collected data like this. So in this week data, we can know about the messaging system. Messaging system can transfer about the data in one application to another application. So if we have a big data server, we can send the data, large of data, using message system to all of the receiver system, and then receiver system can collect large volume of data and analyze the data with the real-time processing. So as we know, the message system consists two type. First is point-to-point system, and then publish and subscribe system. Kafka itself using publish and subscribe system to communicate between sender and receiver. Why? Because publish and subscribe system can handle one or multiple message in one time. So it can be reduce memory and time consuming in one time. Kafka itself is building a real-time streaming data pipeline that reliably get data between system or application. And then Kafka can build a real-time streaming application that transform or react to stream of a data. If we use the Kafka, we can have four benefits. First, reliability, scalability, durability, and performance. Kafka has throughput for both publishing and subscribing message. It maintains stable performance even many terabytes of message are stored. So after that, how we know about the Kafka works, how we can know about the Kafka jobs. In this slide, we can see about the Kafka architecture that expand Kafka works to publish and subscribe. Uh, in this video, we can see about producer, diagram of producer, and then we can see about Kafka broker that consists topic, message, and then consumer. Producer are the publisher of message to one or Kafka topics. And then Kafka broker can manage the topics in the one box and or multiple blocks. And then consumer can subscribe. Some consumer will subscribe to one or more topics and consume the published message. Kafka itself can handle one or multiple messages, can manage a load balancer using Zookeeper. Zookeeper itself can manage the load balancer in Kafka broker. So it is the works of Kafka. Uh, After we know about the explanation of Kafka itself, we can try to first installation requirement. In this Kafka, we must install about Java Development Kit, JDK, and then Apache Zookeeper. After that, the Python Kafka. So for the guideline, we can see about the tail guideline in www.tutorials points and then Kafka Python. So let's try to open the link. In this link, we can see about the tile step by step to install Kafka environment, such as Java. It is the Java to install GDK. We download the GDK and then extract file and then move to opt directory. It is the optional, and then we set path like export Java home and then export path Java bin. After that, we install Zookeeper. Zookeeper itself is we can use the Zookeeper 3.4.6. It's the newest Zookeeper version. After that, we create a configuration of Zookeeper file, uh, such as stick time, data dir, client port, inch limit, synchronous limit, and then we after that we run the server about Zookeeper server. If after executing this command, you will get response as shown below, like this, and then we can install. Thirdly, we install about Kafka Apache. First is download Kafka before, and then extract again. After that, run start server of Kafka. After the server start, you will see the below response on your screen, like this. So it is the uh, installment requirement of Kafka programming. You must install the Zookeeper, Java, and Kafka before. Okay, after we install Java, Zookeeper, and Apache Kafka, in this slide, we can try to operate the Kafka programming. Before we start, we must run two server such as Zookeeper, and then we must run Kafka server. For the Zookeeper server, we can write this command to run the server bin/zookeeper slash server start, and then we can run the Kafka server using this command. After we run to server Kafka and Zookeeper, we will create a single node example. For the first type, we can create a Kafka topic before, and then we can show the list of the Kafka topic using this command. After that, we can create star producer to send a message, and then we can create the consumer to receive the message. I has been prepared for terminal to explain to you about how we can implement the Kafka programming. It is first time I can run Zookeeper server before with slash bin and then Zookeeper server start with the configuration zookeeper.properties and run. So after we run the command, you can see the output of Zookeeper properties, and then we can try to run Kafka server like this. Bin Kafka server start with configuration server properties. So this Kafka server has been run with the output like this. So after this, okay, uh, after we run the Zookeeper server and Kafka server, let's try to create command to start a producer to send a message to consumer. This command that used to send a message using topic tutor topic. I'm sorry, topic tutor and enter. So after that, we can move to another terminal to run a consumer command like this with the topic tutor and enter. So we can wait the output and then we can try to input like this hello, and then in the consumer terminal we will have hello words, and then we can try to input I'm okay and then enter. After that we will see the message from the producer in consumer terminal. So I think it is finished the information for the first tutorial. In the next tutorial it will be explained by Mas Alfat. It consists how we can create a consumer and producer in Python programming. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Mr. Fachan, for the explanation using Kafka in a single node. Now I will continue to explain how to use Kafka in the multi-node cluster. So in this experiment, we will use Kafka in Docker container. So what is Docker? Docker is a platform that uses operating system level virtualization to deliver software in a package. So Docker is a tool designed to make it easier to create, deploy, and run applications by using containers. So to start a Docker cluster, you can use or run this command docker compose up. And to add more brokers or more nodes, so for example, you want to create a Kafka cluster that consists of 3 nodes, you can run this command docker compose scale Kafka, and then the number of node or number of cluster the number of cluster that you want to make. So for example, you want to make a 3 node, so just type 3. And to view the list of the container, you can just run this command docker compose ps. So let's try. So I'm in the Docker directory. This directory has some file. For example, this one. This is a configuration file. So what is the configuration file? This is consists of a configuration that we will create the Docker cluster. So for example, in this case, we have 2 images, Zookeeper and Kafka, and there are some configuration according to how we manage a port, how we connect to the Zookeeper, and etc. So we just leave it as a default, and we can run the Docker by run this command docker compose -f and the Docker configuration. Docker compose up and nimby to detach the running. So it will create 2 containers. first Docker for Kafka, and then the second container is for Zookeeper. So to show the list of the container, you can run this command docker compose ps. So it will has two containers, Kafka and Zookeeper. And to scale up the cluster, we can use this command sudo docker compose scale Kafka and the number of nodes that we want to scale. So for example, we want to create a Kafka cluster that consists of 3 nodes. So it will create a 3 container, Kafka 1, Kafka 2, and Kafka 3. And after done, we just check it. So it will have the total of container that we have is 4, 1 for Zookeeper and 3 for Kafka. And it has a port number 32787 and this port number. We will use this port number later. So let's continue. So how we create a new topic in Kafka in the Kafka cluster or multi-node Kafka. So actually it's the same when we create a single topic, but we can use this parameter replication factor. When we have a single node, we just use a replication factor by 1 because we cannot replicate the data because we only have one cluster. But when we have more than one cluster, we can use this replication factor. So for example, in this case, we have a 3 node. So 1 node for the master and 2 node for the other node. So we can use replication factor by 2. So we start a Kafka shell, but we need to check what is the IP address in this computer. So this is the IP address. We will use this to connect to the Docker 192.168.0 and 7. So sudo start Kafka shell and the port number. Okay, we have in the Kafka shell, and then we can just show the broker list. So we have 3 brokers. This is the IP address, and we can create a new Kafka topics by run this command Kafka home bin Kafka topics create topic. For example, topic 1 and the partition we can part, and then replication factor by 2, and then the bootstrap server is the broker server, please. So we can use this command and enter. And then done. Now we can check if our topic is has been created or not. So Kafka topic and minus describe. So the name of topic we create is topic 1 and then manage bootstrap. So the bootstrap server is the broker list. Let's see if it's worked or not. And then it's worked. So in this case, we have topic 1. This is topic 1, and we have 4 partition. So it will have 4 partition: partition 0, partition 1, partition 2, and partition 3. And it has replicate by 2, because replication factor by 2, so it has 2 replication. One original replication and 2 the other replication. So it has 3 ID: 1001, 1002, and 1003. So next, how to start the producer and send message. So it's actually the same with the single node. So in this case, I want to start the producer process by run this command kafka console producer manage topic. The topic is topic 1, and the broker list is broker list. So we can type here, for example, hello world. We just send hello world to the broker. Hello to good morning. That's how we start the producer and send message. But how we start the consumer and read the message? So we use this command kafka console consumer and the manage topic, and we use manage from beginning if we want to read the message from the beginning. And then we use a bootstrap server or the broker list that we use. So this is the 3 containers of broker. So in this case, we create a new so this is for producer and this is for consumer. So we just enter the Kafka set, Kafka cell 192.168.0 and 7. Okay, and then we can start the Kafka consumer. Manage topic. We want to consume topic 1, okay, the broker list. Oh, we want to read it from beginning. And the broker list is it's a bootstrap server. Sorry. A bootstrap server is the broker list. Okay. Oops, something wrong. the beginning is not reconnect. So I think I mistype. It should be from beginning, not beginning. From okay. So it will read the message from the beginning. Hello to, hello good morning, and hello world. So for example, in our producer here, we type another or we send another message. It will start in here. It will start to receive new message. So for example, good evening. In this case, in this consumer, it in real time it will receive the message. So good night. In this case, it will read another message in real time. Send 1, send 2, send 3, send 4. Okay, I think that's all. And next, how we implement Kafka programming. So in this step, we will use Kafka Python. To install Kafka Python library, you can use using pip installer and run this command, pip install Kafka Python, or you can use Conda installer if you use Anaconda Python distribution. So to you install Kafka Python in Conda, you can run this command, Conda install -c Conda forks and Kafka Python. So you can also read Kafka Python documentation in this link below. Next, we will create a producer. So this is some code, some simple code to send a message. So first we import the library from Kafka, import Kafka producer, and we create a Kafka object. This is the connection to the server. So the Bootstrap server, we must type the location or the address of the broker that we have, because we have a multi-node broker, so we need to type it all. And then the value serializer is we use a JSON format, so we need to convert it to JSON. And then for this example, we will use send a data that consists of two attributes. Attribute 1 is location. So for this this data, we just simply random, or we just create a dummy data of a coronavirus or corona case. So for location, that will random in this list, and then the active case is random for 1 to 10, and then we will send to the this one is a topic, and the value is the data itself. And for consumer, we just create a connection. This one is the name of topic, and then the list of the broker. So let's try. So this is the example of producer. We need to check where is our port. So in command line, we can just check the broker address by run this broker list command. So it will run in port 3278 and 32787 and then 32789. So from 87 to 89. So we need to change this to 87, 88 and 89. And then we need to change the topic, because we have a topic 1 that great, so we need to change this one, topic 1. And then we need to change consumer. This one should be 87, 88 and 89. And then the topic name it's same. Okay, then we can run it. So we have finished it. It's clear. Okay, we can just to Python. We have two files. We will run it. Python example of producer, and then we create another one. Sorry. Python example consumer. Oops, something error. Inline 14. Inline 14. Sorry. So actually we have some error because we use topic 1 and we have already have data in topic 1, and but in topic 1 it has non-adjacent data, and we try to read it from the first data. So we just comment it. We read, we consume the producer, not from the beginning. So it raise error because the data that we have, that we retrieve, is not in JSON format. So Python example consumer. So this is the data that we have read. So in the producer, it will send the data for each 5 seconds. So for each 5 seconds, it will send topic in topic 1 the data that location and active case. So for every 5 seconds, it will have a new data. Data location in Jakarta and active case is 6, and in Yogyakarta active case is 4, and etc. So this is how we use consumer and producer in a simple example. I think that's all for this video. If you have any question, feel free to ask us in the comment section. Thank you very much. See you.
Okay.